Queen Bee, Ronna Romney McDaniel, in a startling admission, tells the grassroots that they are good to be worker bees. Good day and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Excited to share this report with you. So, Ronna Romney McDaniel, again, the niece of Mitt Romney, chief rhino hack of all time, won her race as head of the RNC. And it wasn't even close. She picked up 111 votes. Harmeet Dillon picked up around 40, and Mike Lindell picked up like 4. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but it was not even close, which tells you that party leadership is not concerned with what the grassroots think. But listen to this startling admission from Ronna.
There's always things that we can be learning and improving on as a party, and certainly we love the grassroots. We need them engaged to be poll watchers, poll workers, door knockers, all those things. And I've said we've got to start coming together. We can't be so vitriolic.
In other words, she's the queen bee and you're the worker bees. That's how she thinks, but it gets better.
Towards each other, that we can't win elections. And that's something we saw this past election with Republicans refusing to support other Republicans coming out of divisive primaries.
And here's where I have to jump in again, because she's talking about divisive primaries. So let's just take one example. Let's go up to Alaska and look at that primary. This is where the Trump-backed candidate was also selected by the grassroots, who she wants as her worker bees. But then Mitch McConnell is pulling money out of the Arizona Senate race to spend in Alaska on Lisa Murkowski. Now that's division, people. Straight from the top of the party. And this is the same Mitch McConnell who just kicked Mike Lee and Rick Scott off their committee.
And I think that's what really resonated with the RNC members, which is we have got to start coming together and recognize if we're only going to win if we're united against the Democrats.
Okay, this is actually true. We do need to unite against the Democrats because the Democrats, as you know, are typically united. But watch her body language, watch her eyes. Go back and watch that segment, and you're going to see that she doesn't have the courage of her convictions. And the reason is she's spending money on spa treatments and whatnot. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm a pragmatist on this. If she had done that and had won, I probably wouldn't care as much. But she is not the person to unite us because she pisses on the grassroots and then says that she needs them, while she wastes their money, but still wants them as her worker bees. Politics is a game of pragmatism, and at times we have to make these alliances with people. It's just a reality, okay? You're not going to have everybody thinking the same way you are. And we do need to win because there are a lot of important issues on the table. Thanks so much for listening. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out.